What up, you guys? So I have this wig from INCOLOR wig, and I wanted to come on here and show you what it's about. So this is a 24-inch jerry curl wig. This is not a standard closure, okay? This is one of those T-part lace, and you guys know how I feel about the T-part lace. So this is what it looks like. It looks like a normal closure, but it has tracks on it. I don't understand why they put the tracks on it, but it's probably to save costs, especially because of the pandemic. Like, I see a lot of companies doing this. But the thing about these types of wigs, they are more on the more affordable side. So there you have it. So when you have wigs like this, when the lace comes like this, it's on the more affordable side. Guys, so ignore these wigs right here. But here's the wig. I'm in my kitchen, so for shampoo, we're going to use some Suave. For conditioner, we are going to use silicone mix. We do not need to bleach the knots. I'm just not, because of the type of closure this is. You guys know how I feel about these closures. The listing did not say it was this closure, but if you looked at the pictures, it'll show you that it was this kind of closure. So like, you definitely, when you order wigs, make sure you're looking at all the pictures and reading all the descriptions on it so you know exactly what you're getting, okay? So I'm on my cell phone. I am going to wet this unit with water, and then I'm going to wash it with the shampoo. And then see if it bleeds. It's most likely it's going to bleed, and then I'm gonna use silicone mix to decondition it to make sure that it's soft and healthy and everything like that. So yeah, I'll be back. So it is bleeding a little bit, not too bad though. This color is super pretty, so I'm just making sure it's lathered up really good. Take my brush, comb it through, make sure all the knots and everything is out. So as you can see, the color did bleed, but not at an alarming rate. When you do have bleeding, typically colors will transfer onto your clothes, but this particular wig did not. So that was good, because I did have a white shirt on at the end of this video. And it didn't transfer. So this is what the hair looks like. I'm gonna go ahead with my silicone mix and make sure I deep condition it, because this is a color treated hair and you want to make sure that it lasts as long as it can. You feel me? You don't matter what amount of money you spend on your wig, if it's quote unquote human hair, make sure you use silicone mix, because it will prolong the longevity of your wigs, okay? So this is what the wig looked like after I let it air dry. I tried to give it a little bit of baby hairs, but you know, because of the only inch of parting space in the front, you can't do too much with that. So I just put a little bit of hairs down and attempted to give it some baby hairs. So this is what she looks like, ready to get installed. I did not sew an elastic band on this. You can do that if you do not want to use any type of adhesives or serums or hairsprays to lay your wig down, okay? So this wig, the lace is lighter than my skin tone. I am going to go in with Ruby Kisses in the shade 16. I'm going to put that all over the lace so it can help blend in. I'm going to go ahead and clip the hair back, and also clip the baby hairs back as well, so I could go ahead and proceed to cut off the lace. On the beat. So once the lace is cut, I'm going to go ahead and curl my baby hairs and lay them down with some spritz. One reason why I do like these types of wigs, because the install is not hard, and it's not hard to maintain these types of wigs because it's not a lot of lace, and you don't have to deal with baby hair if you don't want to. And it's easy to apply. So like here I'm using liquid gold from Bow Hold. This is a serum, a temporary hold. This will literally last you about 2 days, maybe 3, if you did a good install. If it does lift, you could just go in with a little bit more liquid gold in your blow dryer and blow dry it on down. But yeah, so like when it comes to these type of wigs, I wouldn't say glue it down because it's really unnecessary. These are like on wigs that's on the go. You feel me? Like I like these wigs when you're on the go and you don't want to deal with a frontal, or if you don't know how to maneuver with a whole bunch of lace. These are really good for beginners to get their feet wet when it comes to wigs. At this point, I'm just going to make sure that like the hair looks neat in front of the hairline. So I'm going to use my hot comb and, press the front of the hair back. Just make sure that, because like I said, you don't get a lot of working space with this. So you want to make sure it looks as neat as possible. I'm going to go ahead and run the hot comb at the top of the hair as well. I'm also going to use some holding spray just to make sure all the flyaways and everything is down, because I want it to look as natural as possible. Again, this is lace, it's only going to look as much natural as it can. This is a foreign object that is on your head, and it's lace is a material. Like, you're going to see something. Like, I really hate when people be like, oh, like I see your wig. Yes, you're going to see my wig. The goal is to make it look as realistic as possible, but it is going to be a wig on your head. You feel me? Unless you have some HD lace where it's going to look really, really, really realistic. Other than that, you're going to, notice a little bit something, you feel me? So the goal is to make it look as realistic as possible. So this is what my wig looks like, you guys. If you are interested in this wig, you basically don't have to do anything. It's ready to go. It's ready to wear. If you're interested in this, I'll leave everything down below in the description box for you guys. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. You know that I'm always down there answering everything for you guys, okay? And until next time, bye, best friends.